What's up, JW here? Today, we have the WWE Weekly Setup Review of Monday Night Raw. What's up, guys? For the first time since August, I'm doing a WWE Weekly Setup Review. I was very busy with fall sports for school, all the way up till pretty much December. And then I wasn't paying too close attention. I was watching some wrestling, but I wasn't paying too close attention during December, so I was sick. So I wasn't doing a lot of YouTube videos during December. I did a lot of shorts and stuff, so because that's easy to make. So I haven't been doing any setup reviews, and now here we are in the end of January. I've been meaning to do it. I've been watching every week. I just have not felt up to it. But now, since this is the Raw before Royal Rumble, I'm hyped up. We're on the road to the Royal Rumble. Obviously, in the road to WrestleMania soon. I got the new WrestleMania logo up in the arena. It's all ready to go. We're back on weekly WWE setup reviews for Monday Night Raw. You know, SmackDowns are here and there because I'm not always here for Fridays. So let's get into the review. Enough with all this info and stuff. Let's get into the actual show of Monday Night Raw. Raw is on Netflix now. So much has changed. Let's get into this. Kicking the show off, Seth Rollins came out talking about how he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. He's gonna throw everybody out. He's gonna make sure he's gonna throw a gun. He's gonna win, and he's gonna either come for his title, his World Heavy title that he made pretty much. He's gonna go after Gunther, or maybe he'll go after Cody Rhodes. He's gonna throw out Roman Reigns, CM Punk, everybody, John Cena, and then he was interrupted by Gunther, the World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther comes out saying, "I want you. I want to face you. You're the opponent I want at WrestleMania." And then they're interrupted by Logan Paul. Logan Paul making his return. He hasn't been on WWE TV in several months. He's pretty much saying, "I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm going to face you, Gunther, at WrestleMania." And Gunther pretty much laughed. He goes, "Yes, this is the one I want at WrestleMania. I want to embarrass you, Logan Paul." And it was pretty much just an argument the whole time about who's going to face who at WrestleMania. Your typical promos right before the Royal Rumble. "I'm going to win the Royal Rumble, blah, blah, blah." It's always like that. But pretty cool way to open the show. Then we had a hell of a tag match. Ivar and the War Raiders, now no longer Viking Raiders. It's the War Raiders, which I like that they switched. That sounds cooler in my opinion. Defended the tag titles against Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. I gotta say, JD McDonough took one hell of a bump, really bad one. Hit his head on the announce desk coming out of the ring and everything. Hit his neck and everything. And the supposing reports he collapsed backstage. So hopefully, JD McDonough, you get better, because that hit he took was nasty. But he kept on wrestling the match, which I couldn't believe. But overall, really good match. I'm always blown away how good Ivar is for how big of a guy he is with the crazy stuff. They did their finishing move. Eric picked up Dominic Mysterio, and then Ivar did a crazy flying clothesline off the top rope to pick up the victory to retain the tag titles. Even though Carlito and Finn Balor tried helping JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio to win the tag titles, but it wasn't enough to stop the War Raiders. We still have the same WWE Tag Team Champions. They retain. Then we had Rey Mysterio versus Xavier Woods, who's Xavier Woods' hometown in Atlanta, Georgia. Now the New Days are bad guys, which I still can't believe they're bad guys, but they're getting booed out of the building. It's kind of crazy. Xavier Woods was all excited that he bought his parents front row tickets. He went to go see his parents. He's like, "Where the hell have you guys been? You guys just finally showed up." And they took all their sweatshirts off, and they all had New Day suck shirts. They've turned on his son, and then he got pulled back into the ring by the LWO. Rey Mysterio flicks him into the ropes, hits the 619, 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio wins, and he goes to celebrate with Xavier Woods' family and puts on a New Day Sucks shirt, which was pretty cool. I'm assuming they're going to sell that on WWE Shop. It looked like a WWE authentic shirt. Then we had Jey Uso, who's just an entrance in my opinion. I don't care what you say. I like Jey Uso. He's a cool wrestler. He's just an entrance. I mean, what I saw on Saturday Night Main Event, oh my God, that was horrendous. He couldn't even hit a spear. He's not that good of a singles wrestler. He's just an entrance in my opinion, which he had one hell of an entrance for this promo. He came out with a rapper. I didn't know who it was. I know he came out earlier with Travis Scott earlier this month. But he comes out. He's doing his yeet dance and everything on top of the announce desk. He's on the announce desk. He has a promo that he wasn't able to beat Gunther, but he still thinks he can beat him. And he's going to go on to the Royal Rumble and win the Royal Rumble. He's in the main event WrestleMania against Gunther. Everybody knows it's not going to happen. He'll have a big pop and everything when he comes out. He'll have a cool entrance. and he'll do a couple cool things in the Royal Rumble, and that's it. I love Jey Uso. I've always loved him as the Usos with Jimmy and him, but singles Jey Uso as a wrestler is mid. Then we had by far the most boring match of the night, Naomi and Bianca Belair versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. This match was boring. It wasn't very long, but it was just a tag match. I thought it was for the women's tag titles since Bianca Belair and Naomi are tag champs, but no, it's just a normal match, and Bianca Belair and Naomi retained. Pretty boring. There was a couple times Dominic Mysterio tried cheating for Liv Morgan and everything, but it was nothing much. So I don't have a Paul Heyman figure. Still don't have one. It's pretty depressing. But Paul Heyman comes out and starts talking about how amazing Roman Reigns, and then he says, since he's the WWE 2K25 cover, and he has this giant thing draped down as the cover of the WWE 2K25, it's Roman Reigns, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? We don't need a promo about how good Roman Reigns is, because that's literally what it was. Paul Heyman literally got it on his hands and knees about Roman Reigns, how amazing he was. The shit was whack. But then he was interrupted by Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre made this promo good. Drew McIntyre comes out pretty much saying, he literally says, I'm the daddy of the bloodline. You should be thanking me. And Paul Heyman finally thanks him. Paul Heyman's like, you're crowding me. And Drew McIntyre's, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. And it just ends there pretty much. How Drew McIntyre says, he goes, I want you to warn your boy. And Paul Heyman goes, okay, I'll warn the OTC Roman Reigns. He goes, no. He already knows I'm coming from the Royal Rumble. He goes, I want you to warn your boy CM Punk. And then that was that. And then went into the match, which was Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn for the main event match. But there was still stuff afterwards. Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn had a pretty good match. Sami Zayn's got busted open. He like broke his nose or something. He was pouring blood from his nose. Pretty good match going back and forth. It was a longer match. And Sami Zayn almost picked up the victory when he went for the hula kick, and Drew McIntyre moved, and then he rolled him up, and having his feet on the ropes, cheating, gets the 1-2-3 wins. And then, of course, Drew McIntyre being a heel, starts beating the shit out of Sami Zayn, laying the boots to him and everything. And I'm like, I literally said it out loud, Cody Rhodes is going to come save him. Cody Rhodes music hits. Cody comes out, saves Sami Zayn, starts beating up Drew McIntyre, and then Kevin Owens comes out, attacking Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes ends up getting away from him, hits the ropes, Cody cutter to Kevin Owens, but then he's attacked from behind by Drew McIntyre. But then Sami Zayn comes to save Cody Rhodes, and he wants to go to the luva kick Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre moves, and he hits Cody Rhodes. It's 2 weeks in a row now that he's hit his friends. Last week, he hit Seth Rollins. This week, he hits Cody Rhodes. I don't know if it's a coincidence anymore. I have a feeling Sami Zayn's going to end up turning heel. He's going to go back to being with Kevin Owens. Like when it was like 2017, 2018 when they were heels together. I think that's what's going to end up happening, even though it seems like an accident. He keeps on hitting these people. I think it's going to end up being on purpose eventually. But this was into a brawl and everything. They cut to a commercial, and after the commercial break, Cody's laying in the corner of the ring with a promo. He starts talking to his home crowd because they're in Atlanta, Georgia, talking about who he might face at WrestleMania if he can retain and beat Kevin Owens in the ladder match of the Royal Rumble. And then he's interrupted by CM Punk. CM Punk comes down to the ring pretty much saying, he goes, I'm worried about you. You're changing. You're losing your friends rapidly. You're hitting that 300 mark title for the title reign. He goes, you're going to lose a lot of friends. You lose a lot of people. And he goes, people are going to be coming for you. They're going to stab you in the back. And he goes, I have good news and bad news for you, Cody. He's like, give me the bad news. I just want the bad news. And he goes, well, that bad news is I'm the one coming for you because I won't stab you in the back. I'll stab you in the front. I'm your actual one only friend that you can trust. I won't stab you in the back. But if I win the Royal Rumble, I'm coming for your WWE Championship. And during this promo, they had both titles up, hanging from the rafters, like they had the Winged Eagle and the WWE Championship, because that ladder match that's going to be coming at the Royal Rumble, Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. Also, predictions on WWE Royal Rumble will be dropping this week, or probably around Thursday, maybe Friday, depending when I get it up. But this was the ending promo. It pretty much ended with Cody Rhodes saying, I want you to win the Royal Rumble because I want you to face me so I can prove to the world that you're no longer the best in the world and I can beat the best in the world, blah, blah, blah. But that ended the show. Overall, in my opinion, the show was okay. There was a good tag match. Sammy and Drew McIntyre was pretty good. The Rey Mysterio and Xavier Woods was pretty mid. The women's tag match was pretty mid. Lots of promos, but that's usually it is the build to the show before the Royal Rumble, because it's everybody's talking about, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble, blah, blah, blah. I'll give the show a solid 3 out of 5. I'm very excited to be back to making these videos. I'll be doing predictions, like I said, on the Royal Rumble dropping this week, and also I'll be doing a review on the Royal Rumble. But this is Jared W. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.